Hello friends, in this video we will see how to access the value which is stored in a pointer variable. So what I mean to say is suppose a is a variable which is storing value 10 and the address of variable a is this one, and b was a pointer variable, right? We saw in the previous video that b is a pointer variable and b is pointing to a. That means the value that b will be storing is the address of variable a, right? So this is the value stored in variable b, which is of pointer type. And now what I want to do is I want to print what is the value stored at the address which is stored inside b. So what I want is what is the value stored at 7ff b7fe5678, and I want to access this using the pointer variable b. Okay, so let's do that. So first of all, what I will do is I will print what is the value stored inside b. So b is a pointer variable. Okay, before this, right, let me just declare a is equal to 10 and int b is a pointer type variable, so int pointer b is equal to address of a. Okay, so now we have taken a variable and we have taken a pointer variable of integer type which is storing the address. Okay, so this is what this represents. Now I'm going to printf what is the value stored in b is equal to, so b is a pointer variable, so it will store an address, so you will have to use %p. Okay, give a new line, comma, the values, comma b. Okay, so this will print whatever is stored inside b. Okay, that means it should print this address. Now in the next line, okay, some error is there, right? Okay, so now in the next line what we are going to print is we're going to say the value stored in value stored at address stored in b. So b is storing this address, okay, 7ff b7, and I want to print out, okay, what is the value stored at this address. So the value stored at address stored in b is equal to, so this value will be an integer value, right, because b is a pointer which is pointing to an int, so you will say %d integer, right, new line, comma. Now how to print this value? Okay, because b is a variable, okay, which is of pointer type, so you will have to use a dereference operator on the pointer. So you will have to use an asterisk. Asterisk is a dereference operator, so put a asterisk b. So this will print what is the value stored at the address which is stored inside b. So let's see. Okay, so let's let me just delete this. Okay, and let me save it, command s, and let me run it, run code. So the value stored in b is 0x7ffd. Okay, and the value stored at address stored in b is 10. So this is what b, so this is the address, okay, that is stored in b, and the value that is stored at this address is nothing but 10. So this address will keep changing, right? Every time you will execute the program, this address will change because this address is in the memory, right? Wherever the memory will be allocated, that address will start showing here. So and just to confirm, okay, so this is how you access the value that is stored inside the pointer variable's address. And now just to confirm that, you know, everything is fine, okay, I will also print here what is the address of variable a. The address of variable a is equal to %p, okay, and comma, and a. Okay, so and a means address of a, ampersand you using. So let me save this, command s, and let me run it. Okay, it's a little clumsy. Let me just clear, okay, and let me execute it again, run code. So the value stored in b is 0x7ff, this address, and so value stored in b is the address of a. And what is the address of a? Address of variable a is same. So you see these two values are same, right? So that means that b is actually storing the address of variable a, and then the value stored at address that is stored in b, which is this address, the value is 10. Now I will tell you how to modify this value. So now we know that B is storing this address, okay, and we know how to access the value, okay, that is stored in the variable B. So now let's do like this. So B, okay, pointer B, so this will be the value, okay, that is stored in B. And now let me modify this to 20, okay. And now again let us check, okay, what is the value stored at address stored in B. Okay, let me use this one. Okay, and I will say the new value. Okay, the new value, okay, that is stored. Probably I'll make it capital so that it comes out properly. The new value stored at address stored in B is %t. Okay, so this is how I have just modified the value, okay, at this address 7ff. Okay, so let's execute, save it, Command S, and now let me just clear the prompt and let me run it, run code. So now you see, what is the new value stored at address stored in B? It is 20. Okay, earlier the value stored at address was 10. Now it has become 20. Now let us also print, because we have changed the whatever value was stored at this address. Okay, now it has become nothing but 20. Okay, so we should be able to check this and validate this, okay, with the help of variable A also. So I'll say now the new value stored in A is equal to %d, and let's see what A is storing right now. Okay, after this pointer B is equal to 20, okay, asterisk B is equal to 20. Now what is the value stored in A? Because A has been modified now, right? You modified the value at that address. So let's save, Command S, and let's run it, run code. Okay, let me just clear it once again and run code. Okay, \n is missing. Okay, let me clear it. Okay, Command S, and let's run it again. So now we see the new value stored at address stored in B was 20, and the new value stored in A is also 20, right? So you see that value of A is updated, okay, because you have changed the value at that address, right? Means this 10 was changed to 20, okay. So this is the operation that happened, okay, when you did asterisk B is equal to 20 here. Okay, so this is how we saw how we access the value that is stored in the pointer variable, okay, which is going to be an address. Then we saw how to access the value stored in the address that is stored inside the pointer variable, okay, which was 20, which was 10. Then we saw how to modify the value, okay, using the pointer variable, okay, and then we checked, okay, that okay, A is also modified, and whatever address, okay, B is storing, the value that it is pointing to, that is also modified, right? So this is how we access pointers, okay, and we modify the values stored in variables using pointers. So thanks for watching, and please do like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Thank you.